What's going on, nation, and welcome back to another episode here of Row the Show here, episode number 8 with Deshaun King, as we're back here at the Diamond and we're getting ready for this series here with the Lookout. Lookout right now 24-39 for the season, and they are trying to get themselves out of a hole that they're currently in right now. They're in last place in the Southern North Division. They're 12 games back of the Barons and on a 4-game losing streak, and they definitely are looking to try to get some wins off of us. Now, before we get to the Diamond here today, we'll take a look here at some of the your My Ball player that they introduced a couple of years ago. And of course, this just shows you our skill set, our perks that we have right now. I just want to show you guys, the reason I'm showing this is for the most part here, I know some people like to see what I'm running with the perks and all that kind of stuff here. So you guys can take a look here at some of the things we're doing with the perks. Obviously, speed's one thing, and right now we have speed 1, speed 3, and power. Here lately, I've been getting my cards, packs and stuff that I've gotten because I've been playing MLB The Show for years now. So if you've been playing for, I've been playing for a little over 10 years now. And especially when they started the Diamond Dynasties here, they give perks and all that kind of stuff. Plus, I've gotten some things from San Diego Studios from themselves, codes and stuff like that I've gotten in the past and before. And I still get those here to this day, worth getting me extra packs and stuff. Because I don't buy the special edition or anything like that. I think actually 1 year I did. I think it was the Jackie Robinson one. But I haven't since then. But I'm still getting stuff from San Diego Studios from time to time with codes and packs, and you get those stuff now, especially for the newer games here. Some perks here for your player. So we get right now. I'm kind of just focused on his speed and trying to build up his power because he has a low power. His contact's perfect, and no issues on that. But as we take a look here, we're looking at the box scores at games that you guys did not get to see that I went ahead and played right after I got done with episode 7. And as you see here, we did pretty well in a lot of these games here. Biloxi won this one 9-2. I believe this is game 2 of this series. King, out of that series, just as a whole, was 16 of 28. He had 2 home runs. He had 2 triples, 2 doubles, 9 RBIs, and 5 runs scored. Yeah, that I wish I would have recorded that for you guys, because King's bat was on fire in that series, and I was really excited about it. And I wish, like I said, I wish I would have just recorded it, because it was just such good footage. But again, I'm really trying to speed up the series some, and not to mention we've been playing the Braves and we've been just dominating them left, right, and center in this whole entire season so far. So I'm really hoping that we can, I don't know, maybe in a future video or something like that. Like, I do a lot of inside of videos, especially on my main channel. I might start doing that over here, where I'll show some extra game footage that you guys can check out if you guys want to see games that I don't play. It won't be commentated. It'll just, if it is commentated, it'll be the game itself. But for the most part here, this was by far just a very fun series to play, and just do well with him so far. He's been doing, like I said, just been gangbusters for this season so far. Especially, like I said, against these Mississippi Braves, he's been very dominant in a lot of different ways. Base running, RBIs, hits, all that kind of stuff. So as we take a look here, now we're in the Montgomery series, and this is, I believe, the first game for this one. We win this one 1-0. And in this series, he was 15 of 26. He had 1 home run, he had 5 doubles, 8 RBIs. He had a walk, and he had 4 runs scored. He even hit his 2nd grand slam of the season. I don't remember me hitting 2 grand slams in a AA game in 2 different series, 2 different, not player series, but just 2 big series within that span here. I don't think I've ever done. I can't remember the last time I ever even done that with any of my road show characters, to be honest. But yeah, again, his bat is coming alive. And currently right now, he's on a 24-game hitting streak. We'll see if he can extend that streak going to 25 here, starting with this Lookout series here. Coming up here in just a few minutes. But just look in, here's just some of the box scores there. You guys can pause the video, check it out, see what I did in this series per se. But right now we're 45-18 in this series. Right now this season, and by the looks of it, here in the next, actually probably this after this series that we have with this Lookout crew here, we could be clinching the part one of we could be clinching the first half season of the season, and we'll have an automatic spot in the playoffs. Yes, playoffs. So there you see, we got that series coming up with, there you see, well, actually Chattanooga, there was their numbers there, that they just recently just had. And of course they were playing against the Rockets City Trash Pandas. Again, one of the great names in minor league baseball. But yeah, their last series there, they won the first 2 games, but would lose the next 4 games there. So they did not do so well. And so the Trash Pandas did a great job. Now, Trash Pandas are just 5 games behind the Barons. Lookouts are right there. They are 12 games back. They're 24-39. They're on a 4-game losing streak here. And out of the last 10 games, they are 6-4. So like I said, they are desperately looking to get something turned around here for themselves. And in order to do that, they got to get past us. So we'll see what we can do here with our first at bat here in this series. And like I said, we're going to be skipping some at bats here as we go along here. So we are in the 5th inning here as King hits this one off the pitcher. He's going to get this one there safely there to first base. So nice job. They're hitting that one right back to the pitcher, as we do see him. There you see there, 25 games now he has hit successfully. So now Van Meter up to bat here. He's now batting 4th. And it looks like he's pretty comfortable in that 4th hole there. So you see King here try to steal 2nd. And we'll get thrown out there pretty quickly on that one. And that will end the inning. So, not what we were looking for there, but we're up by 1 here. As we now jump on to the 8th inning. So 8th inning coming up here as we get to see him up to bat here once again. Again, single back in the 5th. He is now 1 for 3. And we got bases are empty here. We're going to lead off. And we're going to try to see if we can be a good leadoff guy here and try to get on base. And we got some pretty good options here, but we're going to try for a contact swing and see if we can get a hit. So Chattanooga lead this one by 3. And so we'll take the first pitch. That's a 4-seam inside. And that's ball number 1. So like I said, we are going to try to speed up this. We're going to try to speed up series. We're also going to try to speed up games as well, as we're going to try to, just skip a couple of bats here that we're not doing so well and just show you the guys the highlights of some of the at-bats that we are doing well in. So see the base. We'll see if we can get this base hit that we're looking for. And it looks like that is not going to be the case here, as they easily throw us out here as we get the first out of the inning. And that will be it for this one, as we end up losing this one there, as the Lookouts turn things around for themselves here. They have now taken game 1 of this series. They are now 1-0 ahead of us. But we'll lose this one 5-2 is your final. King goes 1 for 4 in the ball game. And of course, he continues his hitting streak right now, a modest 25-game hitting streak so far here. I don't like to dwell on that too much, because I've one of my road show characters, which is I think it was his brother, matter of fact, was the one that got the hitting, the 63 Joe DiMaggio's record in his road to show. Could he possibly knock on the door to beat his brothers here in this one? I don't know. Of course, that was a major league record, not the AAA or a AA record. Well, I have to look that up, see what the AA record is. But we'll see what we can do here, and at least with Deshaun, as he grounds this one off here at the bottom of the first here in game 2. Try to get the double play, but they cannot turn it. and they do get the force out there at second. So 1 away, or now 2 away now here with that force out. Van Meter up to bat here. 229 right now for his average, as he is going to get picked up there quickly there by the first baseman, and that will end the inning, as they are now the inning's finished. They go to the bottom of the third. We'll see a runner on first, 2 out, and 0-2 pitch here. King here going to float this one over the right field, and that's going to float right into the right fielder's glove. No problem on that one, and that retires the side here for the Shooks. As there's no score here, but Chattanooga has 3 hits, as we're currently hitless in this ball game. We're going now to the bottom half of the 5th. It's now tied 3-all. King up to bat here against Boyd. And we'll see the pitch here, and we'll smack this one over the right field. This one's going to get off the wall. Nice job, as the runner should come around from third to score. And that's going to be an RBI double. And, of course, we'll get some nice perks there, as well as Perkins will be happy for us, as we're able to get the lead now here, making it now 4-3 here in the 5th. And see a good swing coming there from King. And there you see there, lit up and happy. And he's helped his ball club out here now, taking the lead. Now we'll see if Van Meter can add on to it here. There's still nobody out. He has a nice hitting count right now, 3-1, as we're up by 1. 0-2 day here for Van Meter, as he gets brushed off the bag there, or off the plate, but he'll draw a walk, and that's going to put us now at first and second. So Martinez up to bat here next. He is 3 for 9 so far here in this series, a home run and 3 RBIs, so he's looking a lot more better than he did in the previous episode. We'll see if he can now try to get something going here with nobody out. And see, I'll pop this one here. The shortstop's going to call everybody off. We're going to stay at second. And that's going to be it for Martinez here in the 5th. As Perez now comes out to bat next here. So Perez up to bat here. 2 runners on, 1 out. 2-2 count here for him. He's 1 for 2 for the day, as we'll see this one lifted over there to left field. That's going to be thrown. Oh, no. King, gotta go back. And, yeah, we get caught there. We thought that one was going to be over there. I thought it was going to be over the head of the left fielder there, but apparently the left fielder catches that one. And that was just a bad base running there on us. Still having trouble with the cameras, I will say, for the most part here. That's my excuse for these bad base running at times. Still camera. This new camera thing they got here on this one is a little different than I'm used to having, be able to hit L1. Yeah, I think it's L2. I think it's the button for the camera there in the previous game. Now it's L1 and R1 now. But we'll see here. King will get a base hit, as we're trailing now by 1 here in the bottom half of the 7th, as Van Meter will be up here. Van Meter walked back in the 5th, I should say. And now he's trying to see, hopefully he can get a hit from him and try to get back this lead. As we'll see the pitch here, that's going to go over to the first baseman, and that is going to be a quick out. And that is it for the inning, as we were left stranded there at first. After 7, it's 5-4 here for Chattanooga. So King's up to bat here in the bottom half of the 8th with bases loaded, with 2 out, and a 2-1 count. We're up by 1 here, 6-5, and King's going to pop this one over to the right field. That one's going to drop there fair. 2 runs going to come in here, maybe 3. Third runner going to come in here, and he's going to get tagged out the plate. So it is 8-5 there, as the third runner was going to try to come in to score, and tough luck there. But we do get the double. We get at least a 2 RBI double there for our effort, and we do win game number 3. As I'm looking at my notes here, we do lose game number 2. I don't know how by much, but we end up losing game 2. But we come back in game 3 here, as we're still down by a run, or still down by a game here in this series. It's 2-1 here. The Lookouts are leading this one. King 3 for 5 excuse me, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs for his effort here in this one, as they win this one 8-5. So, game 2, which we didn't get to see because we had it was a day off for us. We didn't get to play that in that game. But game 3, we could bounce back and we win this one. So now 2-1. Lookout still lead the series, and now we got a chance here in game 4 to kind of tighten it up here and get it back to even. So here we are back here at home once again, 46-20, 26-40 for the Lookouts. Let's see if we can turn things around here in game number 4, as King looking for hit number 27 for him so far this season. He right now currently has a 26 game hitting streak on his hands. Let's see if we can extend that. Right now 10 home runs, 69 RBIs, giggity, and we'll see if King can try to do something here with bases empty and 2 out. And of course, you see here we got some pretty good options here. Obviously, I would love to say hit a home run, but yeah, let's go ahead and try to record. Let's try to record a hit after taking the first pitch, and we'll zip this one there. That's a nice hit down the first base line. That's going to be good enough for a double, and King is going to be on board here. As again, we're getting a lot of, I've been noticing here, we're getting a lot of good relationships with our ball club here, with our teammates, as we've been on a bit of a, been winning games. We only lost 20 so far here this season. So Van Meter up again here. He is currently tied in 5th in home runs. Of course, King right now leading home runs for the ball club. That's Van Meter here. And he's going to hit this one to the third baseman, and I don't think that was a tag, but I think they get the runner out at first, and that will end the side. So King up to bat here this time. He doubled back in the first, and of course we'll see what he can do here in the bottom half of the third. Down by 2 with a runner on board with 2 away. He's going to take the first pitch, and that is a curveball, or excuse me, a changeup right down the middle. 0-1 count. Of course, King, like I said, he's had that bat just been rattling here, especially in those 2 series that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And so far, he's been getting good hits. He's been, scoring here. So far, let's see. He had 1 game in the game 1. Game 3, he had 3 hits. He's starting to work up. He's starting getting those hits, together here. But, it wasn't like it was in that series that he had against the, Braves and then the Biscuits there. It's not like that here. He's been really, I think this time around, he's been just, more focused. He's trying to get in scoring position here. And like I said, I'm not trying to get him to be a power hitter at all. It just happened that we're just hitting very well against a team that both teams that were just not pitching very well. We got in the bullpens quite quickly there, actually, in that series, those 2 series there that you guys didn't get to see. You can tell by the box score there. But we'll see what King can do here as we're down by 2. And we really got to try to turn things up here now. Bottom of the 8th with 1 out. King going to take a pitch, and that's going to be a 4-seamer up and away. 1 for 3 here today. He got his hit already that he needs to keep his hitting streak alive. And that's going to drop there right near in front of the line. And that is going to be a double here for him. A nice stand-up double, as he got himself in scoring position now with 1 out. So his 41st double of the season. Take a look at this. Drops right near the line. Just boom, right there. Off the wall. It's going to be a fair ball. And then the ball just hugs against the bottom of the wall out there in the warning track. Van Meter up now here, 1 for 1, or 1-1 here in this count. Ball's going to be hit over to third, and that's going to be a routine play. That's a nice 5-1 put away, and that's 2 away here for Biloxi. So now Perez is going to be up to bat here. We'll see what he can do here in his at bat, as he's been having a tough day here. 0 for 2. He's got a good chance now to get a base hit here, as he can try to get this one in, but no. Shortstop's going to make a play there, and they are going to get him out at just by a foot there. And they're going to get him out. And that'll be it for the inning here. After 8, it is 2-0 here for the for 2-0, I should say, for the Lookout. It's now Chattanooga in trouble here as they got bases loaded. And we'll see Biloxi down by 1. Bottom of the 9th. Got a runner in scoring position here. Obviously, bases are loaded here for King. And we're looking for a RBI double here, or at least a single of some sort here as he drops this one in there. Run's going to come in to score. Ties it up. Second runner's going to come right behind him. They can't make the tag. And that is going to be the ball game as Biloxi and King able to get the win there. Nice victory there. Celebrating there at near first base as the guys, King gets the base hit and gets the 2 winning runs to score, or got the tie run in, and as well as the winning run comes in as well, right behind him. And take a look here at the replay. Look at this, just a great run. Avoids the tag and is able to get the win. Nice job there, Deshaun King, obviously your player of the game. He goes 3 for 5 in the ball game with 2 doubles and 2 doubles, and as well as 2 RBIs here in this ball game. Extends his hitting streak to a whopping 27 games as they win this one. 3-2 is your final. King having a great game there. And of course, like I said, I was really excited because I was really pumped. I'm like, oh man, this would be a good way to end this game and show him with a walk-off of sort there. And did a great job there. So nice hitting there and a great job there being clutch. Let's see if he can try to do that same thing again here as we get to the third. Bottom of the third here, he lined out back in the first. And there you see 7 of 15 so far here in this series. As he has a nice situation here for himself. Runner on first. So runner on first. And 1 out. King here looking for a pitch. And he's going to drill this one. He's going to find a gap out there near the 358 sign, I think, or 395 sign out there. And that's going to be an RBI double there for him. His 42nd RBI double of the season. Take a look at this. Just drives it right in between the center fielder and left fielder there. Nice little gapper. And gets himself on board now at second base. So Van Meter up to bat. We'll see what he can do with a 3-1 count now. So he gets a great count here. He can take his time here. And, of course, obviously the pitcher's going to have to give him something. And, well, he does. And helps him draw a walk. So nice job there. Being patient at the plate. Drawing yourself a walk and getting on board. Perez will be up next here. So 2 on. 1 out. And, of course, Perez needs to just kind of now focus real here. Is 0-2. Needs to look for a pitch that he can drive. And, unfortunately, he swings and misses on that pitch. And that is going to be it for him in that at-bat. Let's take a look there. Oof. Tough break there for him. As like I said, here lately, he's just been really having a tough time at the plate. So we'll see what Alvarez can do. Alvarez 1 for 1 here. He has 2 runners on here. 2 out. 2-2 count here, so 2's a wild. And Alvarez hitting this one here deep. It's back, and it's going to be caught. Right fielder makes a nice snag there as Alvarez had a great hit, but just could not get that over the head of the outfielder, or at least try to hit it off the wall. Sugars lead this one by 1. It's here at the bottom of the third, and we'll advance now to the end of the ball game. Save some time here. And we end up winning this one here with a final score of 6-3. King not able to really do too much. 1 for 4 day with a double and RBI. And he extends his lead to his hitting streak now to 28 games. Yeah. So we got a good thing going for us so far here. Unfortunately, just could not do so much here for our own ball club, as really most of our runs came in the 5th inning. There for the rest of the game, he was pretty quiet. Got a couple of pop outs and stuff like that, but just couldn't really do anything to muster up anything for the team. But they do as a win as a team, 6-3. So we'll see our bench coach Joel Payne talking to us about working on some things there. and not for sure what those were, but anyway, we'll go ahead and get to the last game here. So sixth and final game, as both teams, of course, we've won games 3, 4, and 5, so that's 3. They won games 1 and 2, that's 2. So it's 5-2 now, or excuse me, 3-2 now. We lead. So we'll come out here and see if we can try to take the series here. King up to bat here at the bottom of the first, a 2 away. And that one's going to go off to right field. That's going to be a base hit. And yeah, those guys gonna say that's, you don't even think about going for 2. Don't have the speed just yet, but Solomon will give up a base hit with 2 away. So now we'll see what now Jace will do here. He's getting called up here. He's going to get put in the 4th hole today. King's going to take off, and he's going to strike out. As that was just a bad swing on his part there. He could not get to that one. And that retires a side with 1 left stranded. Go to the bottom half of the 4th. See a 1-2 count here on King. And we'll see what he can do as he drops this one here high and deep. This is going to go back, and it's going to go off the wall. That should be a nice double there for him, and that's exactly what it's going to be as he gets on board. And that'll be his 43rd double of the season. As he just swats this one. Look at that. I love this. I love the new sound effects of the bats. I know a lot of people say this, and I'm going to say it with them. It's so awesome to hear those bats like that. It makes you feel like you're at the ballpark, especially when you're playing the game wearing your headphones. It's so great. As we see a fly ball here, and that one's going to get caught there deep or shallow center field there. Nice hustle there from the center fielder, keeping the runner there at second. And that's going to be 1 away here from Biloxi. So Alvarez will come out the bat here. We'll see if he can drive us home this time, as he has an 0-1 count. 1 out. Alvarez, they're going to try to tag King out, but King's going to get back to second. So he is safe. So we got to kind of keep our eye out here on this pitcher. And again, they're going to try to throw us off again, and we'll get the back there on time. But again, I've always said, you know, you pitchers, you need to worry about the batters and not the base runners here, because the batter's the one you have to worry about. The base runner, he's going to be taken care of by your infield. So you need to kind of focus in on here and get Alvarez out. Alvarez here hits this one, and he gets it right back to the pitcher. And there you see, we advance 90 feet regardless. We get away to get up 90 feet and get ourselves at third. So Nick Kell, he'll be up next here. I think it's the first time I've mentioned him in this series so far. He's 0 for 1. We'll see what he can do as he's looking for a pitch. And this one here is going to be high, but not deep enough to get out of the ballpark there, as that's just going to float out to right field. And that is going to be it for the inning as we go to the 5th. Still no score here. Both teams looking for their first run to come across. We go now to the 6th inning. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th, 2 out. Bases are empty. And King here gonna take a pitch here, and that one's gonna be grounded there near the first baseman, who olays that one. Can't get to that one. I guess it's just too hot for him. And he is going to miss, giving up a base hit. So now Jace up to bat here again. 3-2 count, 2 out. And he's going to take a whiff there, and he's going to leave us stranded there at first. So unfortunately, you just cannot get him going. I guess Van Meter's taking a day off here. And we're just currently no score as we end the 6th. Go now to the bottom half of the 9th here. Last chance now for us to do something. We're 3 for 3 so far here with 2 singles and a double. And of course, bases are empty with nobody out. So this is a great inning for us to rally back and try to get back in this ball game here. If not, we could end up losing this game, and the series will be tied 3 apiece. So let's not try to have that happen here, as we, of course, got to make a contact swing, but we got to take a first pitch here. That ball is going to be chipped there to third, trying to get down the line, and nope, we cannot get there on time. as we just don't have that speed just yet, and that is going to cause us to go ahead and end up losing this one there. It's Chattanooga able to come back in this series and tie the series up 3 games apiece. It's always tough, but hey, nonetheless, we get our 29th game, 29th hit of the season. That will extend us now there, and we'll try to see what we can do coming up in this next series that we have. As we're about, I think we're about a week or so away in game time here from the All-Star game, All-Star appearance here coming up. So we'll see how that goes as we go along. But yeah, fortunately couldn't win the series, but hey, it happens. You can't win all of them. But by looks of it, we could. I think we're actually the first half winners of this season so far here. And yeah, they say we clinched the division. So nothing pretty much can happen. Nothing can happen. We can lose every single game in this next the second half of the season and still make it to the playoffs. But we're not gonna go look at it like that. We're gonna keep how we've been playing right now. That's how we have to be playing the second half. So 48-21 for us. Blue Wahoos 34-35. They're just a game below 500. Braves 30-39, and Biscuits 29-40. So yeah, like I said, we just gotta keep playing the same type of baseball we've been playing all season long, and yeah, we should be a shoo-in. We should be a favorite for the most part here in the playoffs. But before we head off to the it's not the playoffs, but until we finish this video up here today, take a look here, and we're gonna work on that durability. Make sure we're durable and able to go out there on the field. But as you see here, we got another series coming up, and again, it's against those rascally little Braves once again. As we got to take on the Braves coming up in this next series that we have come up, and that will probably be the next time, and probably the last time we'll play against the Braves here this year, as we've been pretty much dominating them, and I just don't really care to play against them anymore. It's ridiculous. There's too many. I know there's not too many teams that we get to play against in the Southern, division or AA conference or league that we're in right now. But I'm hoping that we can see some more players here. We haven't seen the Barons play. We haven't seen too much of anybody from the North too much here in this series. And I'm hoping we'll see more of those. We should be able to see some more of those teams in the second half of the season. But we'll start the second half of the season here with the Mississippi Braves coming up in the next episode. And like I said, we'll play that series. We may skip a little bit here. We may play some of that series. We may go to another series or or play the ending of that next series or whatever is coming up. But yeah, we're coming up really close to the All-Star appearance. I already mentioned that he did make the All-Star team. So when he does, we get to that, we'll definitely showcase that in a video as well. So that will be coming up here very, very. That should be actually 2 episodes from now. It should be like episode 11 or 12 coming up here very, very soon. Probably, well, actually, no, 10. Probably 10 or 11. But that's it for this episode, episode number 8 of the Sean King's Road to the Show here on MLB 23. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notifications as well, so you guys be notified of when this video happens to upload to the channel. Not to mention, go check us out on the main channel, as we got other great Road to Show series as well, especially his older brother, DeMarcus King, there on the main channel on ESGNet, and there's a link down below as well for his series, the playlist to his series, as well as a link to the main channel, so you guys can check out other series on there as well. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting this series as well, and hopefully you guys will have a great day. Of course, remember, follow us on social media. All our social media is down below. Of course, do check us out over on twitch.tv/ESGNet, as well over on Kick, as we're going to be starting live streaming over there hopefully pretty soon here at kick.com/ESGNet. And of course, check us out over on YouTube on our main channel at ESGNet. But that's it for me. Hopefully you guys have a great day. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.